Professor Emma Johnston investigates how humans interact with marine ecosystems.
My work has primarily been in coastal marine ecosystems, which is where humans have the most impact because we tend to love living near the coast and we use coastal ecosystems for all of our transport and our recreation, and we get a lot of food from them.
Global shipping means that none of those ecosystems work in isolation.
We actually have this mechanism for transporting species from one country to the other on ships, and that could be either in the ballast water or connected to the hull of a ship.
Some of Professor Johnston's research included laboratory and field experiments, which identified new drivers of invasive species success and clearly demonstrated their ability to rapidly evolve in new environments.
In many of the ports and harbours that I work in, there are more than 300 different species that you can see of marine organisms that are introduced. They're non-native.
Understanding this paves the way for better management strategies, such as dredging up contaminated sediments to help improve outcomes for native species. Professor Johnston believes in translating research into action, particularly evidence-based public policy. She was chief author of the Australian State of the Environment report in 2021.
We are at the forefront of climate impacts, and without rapid, drastic, urgent, unimaginably fast carbon emissions reductions, we stand to lose a lot of those precious ecosystems.
Professor Johnston is Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research at the University of Sydney. She's become a highly influential voice for science, having served as President of Science and Technology Australia and Dean of Science at UNSW. She's determined to make the sector more open and inclusive, but says that requires a whole-of-society approach.
It's the schoolyard where they're encouraged to do particular activities. It's their role models that they see as they go through high school and the choices in subject that they're encouraged to make. And then in their actual undergraduate and their career, it's about building in the flexibility so that people can have a diverse array of different cultural backgrounds, but also lifestyle choices and come in and out of scientific careers.
Research funding is another key priority for Professor Johnston. She says government and industry investment is proportionately much lower in Australia than in many advanced nations.
We have incredible minds and incredible fundamental research being done, but sometimes we cannot follow through because the investment in the translational work, in the innovation, in the bringing the product to market, the money is just not there.
Professor Johnston sees becoming a Fellow of the Australian Academy of Science as not just an honour, but an opportunity. She wants to work with other fellows in promoting the value of science and guaranteeing a vibrant sector.
Science is a method that has enormous potential for benefits for the whole of society.